Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're here for the first time, welcome for the first time. So before I show you this vlog, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of context for it. This vlog was shot exactly a year ago today. Today is the 13th of March 2021, and this video was filmed the 13th of March 2020, and the world was pretty different then. In fact, this video I was just thinking about is actually sort of like the day that I consider for me to be like the last like normal day, if that makes sense. But I did want to come here and like give some context to it because the world was so different at the time, and remind you guys, you know, this was a time when we weren't wearing masks, they weren't telling us to. Social distancing was kind of like sort of a thing, not really yet. You know, basically we're saying with COVID, you know, was just wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. You'll see me carrying around a giant thing of hand sanitizer, like, as a joke, because, like, we were literally at this time still joking, like, oh, I had swine flu, I'll be fine. Like, it seems so crazy now, but that, like, at the time, that's what it was. And I think it wasn't until the day after I filmed this, the day after I went to Disneyland, that it hit me, like, how serious this all was and that COVID was and everything was. And honestly, it hit me how stupid it was that we went to Disney that day in the first place during a pandemic. Like, literally the day after is when it hit me. So because of that, well, first of all, I quarantined for 2 weeks afterwards. I got really scared. And I stayed in my room for 2 weeks. Luckily, I didn't get COVID from this, but it definitely hit me and scared me a lot. But second, I decided not to post this video because it seemed really irresponsible. I think that we all have sort of like a social responsibility to, you know, not be sharing, you know, pictures of us out in crowds, or, you know, not wearing masks or whatever. Like, I don't know, you guys, you all know those, like, the influencers that are out there that are, like, partying still, and you see them and you're just like, grr, like, it's annoying. Like, I didn't want to show this, even though it technically wasn't during a time where we were supposed to be social distancing, when we were supposed to be wearing masks. It still seemed to me wrong to share the video during a time where we were supposed to be doing those things. I'm not sure if that makes complete sense, but yeah, that's why I decided not to share it. I also just didn't feel like editing it because I was using my old computer at the time, and editing was a pain in the neck. And now I have my new computer, and I've decided that since it has been exactly a year and we're all missing Disney so bad, that it would be fun to kind of take a look back at that last normal day, or what was my last normal day. Just completely different world. Crazy how different things can be in 1 year. I also did want to mention quickly that I know Disney has plans to open back up. I just wanted to give a little bit of my thoughts on that because it makes me very nervous, honestly. I miss Disney so much. Like, honestly, I have dreams about going back to Disneyland. I literally, like, had a dream about going back to Disney and seeing all my friends there and, like, everyone hugging and no social distancing. We were all just so happy to be together. Like, these are my dreams now. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's what I dream about when I go to sleep. Like, I miss Disney so much. But I'm so worried that it's still too soon and that there's not a way to open Disneyland responsibly. And I think that a huge factor in this is that people are just too stupid, right? Like, okay, because, like, I think that the people who are going to go back to Disney right away, and the anti-mask, anti-vax people, right, that Venn diagram is basically a circle, right? Like, from what I've seen on the internet, that it seems like that those two groups kind of collide a lot. And as much as I want my friends who are cast members to have jobs and go back to work, I fear for their safety so much. I fear for their safety because I don't want them to get COVID. I fear for their safety because these Karens can be the worst, and I don't want them to have to go through that, and I know that they're going to have to, and I don't want to see my friends have to deal with people like that. So that's kind of my biggest hesitation. I know I certainly would not go back when it opens. I really urge people to do the same. I know it feels like everything's going back to normal. I know people are starting to get vaccinated. Hopefully we're all vaccinated by the time that Disney opens back up, and my fears, like, I don't even have to worry about it. But the fact is that where we are right now, as things stand, I don't like the idea of them opening back up, and I urge people not to go. And then if you absolutely must go, if you really miss it that much, please wear a mask. Please stay 6 feet apart from everyone else, and please, please, please be nice to the cast members. I mean, all the time, not just during this time. Like, always be nice to, like, service workers, cast members, everyone, but, like, especially right now, because these people are, like, literally having to risk their lives to work there, right? Like, they don't have a choice. They have to have their job, and this, like, forces them to, like, have to, like, interact with people. Like, be nice, please. I hate that I even have to beg that, but I know I have to. So with all that being said, please enjoy this video. Please don't think that I'm making light of a serious situation, because that is the furthest thing from my intentions. I simply just want to reminisce about a time when we could go to Disney, when we could have fun, and kind of look forward to the future when we'll be able to go again, and when I'll be able to make more Disney vlogs. Thanks so much for listening to my little disclaimer here, and now let's go on to the reason you really clicked on this, which is the video. So here's what I'm looking for, right next to nothing. Rite Aid in the rain at 5 a.m. Clearly my favorite place to be. Currently parked in front of a Starbucks with the flickering lights, so it's about to get real annoying here for a sec, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So today I am on my way to Disneyland. They announced yesterday that Disneyland was going to be closing for about a month due to the coronavirus, which obviously makes sense. However, we were already planning on going today to try and get on the new Star Wars ride, which I haven't been on yet. And so we decided, let's just go for it anyway. It's the last day that's going to be open for a while. Let's see what happens. Disneyland is always kind of the epicenter of every viral disease anyway. Like, if you want the flu, go to Disneyland. So we figure, like, maybe it's not more dangerous. I don't know. It's also been raining for days. It's raining again today, so hopefully that'll make the lines really short. I'm hoping that between the rain and coronavirus, it's actually gonna be like the perfect day to go, because there's gonna be like no lines or anything, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I woke up at 4 in the morning. I'm gonna try and get there for when the parking lot opens so that we can get in and try and get our boarding group right on time. So yeah, the only thing that's worrying me right now is the rain. So I've packed pretty specifically for that and dressed for that. I've worn a lot of layers. I brought with me like a change of socks, a change of sweater, a towel that I'm just keeping in my car for, you know, when I come back after the park, because I have been to the park while it rained before, and that drive back when you're soaking wet and when your socks are wet is not fun. So I've learned my lesson on that one, so I've got that. And then my idea is to kind of have like a little like fanny pack that's got my camera and my phone in it, and both of those are going to be in Ziploc bags. I also just bought gallon-sized bag Ziploc bags from Rite Aid, which are going to be my backpack to cover anything else that's in there, you know, like my wallet and all that stuff. I've got hand sanitizer, which is a hot commodity right now. I feel like I'm carrying around liquid gold. And I did buy a rain poncho while I was at Rite Aid as well. So my idea is, if I have everything in my fanny pack and my backpack in Ziploc baggies, and then I have the poncho over all that, hopefully everything stays safe, because I can't really afford to replace anything at this moment, but also I want to use my stuff. So that's my plan. I really hope it goes well. I did just run into Starbucks and get a strawberry refresher. I've been doing no caffeine 2020, which has been going pretty well so far. If you've been following, the only time that I've broken that was for Katsucon, because I had a pretty crazy schedule for that, so I need caffeine. But today, since I woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm doing a pretty long drive, I figured it'd probably be safer for me to have some. You know, be really like sharp and focused. I've got my glasses so I can drive with them. You know, just make sure I'm doing this like the safest way possible, because it is dark and raining and 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. which is not the ideal driving conditions whatsoever, and it's a pretty far drive. Also, if you've been following my car saga, you're probably wondering, why am I sitting in my car? Didn't I say it was totaled? They did tell me it was totaled. I got it brought to a second opinion to a different garage. They ran 1 million tests on it and told me I'm fine. So fingers crossed on that one. I've been driving around a little bit around LA. I've been okay, but this is the farthest I've taken it since I got that diagnosis. So if my car breaks down in the middle of nowhere, in the rain, in the dark, super far away, I am obviously not going to be happy, and this will be a very different type of video. So with all that in mind, I am gonna go head out to Anaheim, see what happens. Hopefully we can get on the new Star Wars ride, which name is just escaping me right now. Why is that happening? I don't even, okay. But I'm tired. Yeah, so I'm gonna get going. Can you hear my car? It's like making so much noise. So it's like that. So I just got to the Mickey and Friends parking lot. It's empty. It hasn't opened yet. It's 6:25 right now, so I think it opens in like 5 minutes. There are only 2 cars ahead of me, one on like each side. So like, yeah, so far empty, which seems like a good thing. Oh, there's one behind me for, you know, getting on that ride, getting on that boarding group. Driving down here was terrifying. It was rainy, it was dark, it did not get lighter. I was hoping that the sun would rise, it didn't. And people drove like maniacs. So a little bit scary, but we made it. So yeah, we just gotta wait for the parking lot to open. We're gonna go. Let's do this. Sun is finally coming up. It was still dark when I got here. And the lines to get in aren't too bad. Here's Adam. I guess I should say what time it is. Say what time it is. Do you even know what time it is? I don't know. 7 something. 7:03. It's not too bad. I think this is the most on time for something I've ever been in my life. So just a quick update. We are now in the park. It is about 7:30 and we're gonna meet up with some people and we're gonna try and get in this queue, right? Is that the right situation?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. Fingers crossed. It's actually not raining too hard. It kind of reminds me of my very first time here at Disneyland because it was raining my very first time. And I was not prepared for that. I was not dressed for that. So now I know. I was still actually kind of cold. I probably should have worn a heavier sweater, but this was one of the only ones I had that has a hood. So I wanted the hood. That's about it. It's actually more crowded today than I was expecting it to be. I don't know. I was hoping that the rain would keep people away and the threat of impending doom.
Hey, hey! We're in! We're in! We are the 14th group, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
Yabba dabba doo! Okay, let's go eat breakfast.
Oh, that's it! Woo!
Let's go see when we're...
So in case you missed that, we got boarding group 14, right?
Yes, we are 14.
I don't have no tripod today, so sorry.
We're technically teenagers.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I try to not get my hopes up too much, like, just in case.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so awkward without my tripod today.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go, guys. 1, 2, and 3. And wonderful. Awesome.
It was a pleasure meeting you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
All right,
Thank you.
here we go, miss.
Stay healthy.
Thank you. You as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Victor.
All right, guys, ready?
So nice to see you. I hope you have lots of fun today.
And there you are.
Thank you. Baby Yoda merch. So what have we done? We went to Batu and just visited. Bye. And then we went and we rode Indy, and then I got a veggie bao, which is like my favorite thing ever. And now we're in Tomorrowland checking out some of the Baby Yoda merch. I already showed some Baby Yoda merch, but there's more. And I'll show you some of my favorite stuff in here. This is just about my favorite thing in here. It's a plushie Space Mountain. Excuse the fact that I have a trash in my hand. Look how friggin' cute these are. I want them for every ride, but also this ride is adorable. Like, I never thought of Space Mountain as adorable until now. But like,
The big goofy.
why is this so cute?
That is that.
It looks like a bow. Veggie bow. Space Mountain. Some more Baby Yoda shirts. Baby Yoda spirit jersey. This is the one that I really want. Bitch new mini. And some socks and cups. I love this one too. Naps and snacks. That's me. It's literally all I do. This may be obvious to people, but I just noticed it, is that the adult ones say the Mandalorian and the kids ones say the child. Wait, why is that so perfect though? I love it. So we just went on Pirates, and while we were on Pirates, our boarding group was called, so we're heading over to Galaxy's Edge. And I'm very excited. First time. Why am I not in focus? I don't know.
Because you're not the center of attention.
Always the center of attention. So I guess this line is part of the, what was it, Disney Play app?
Yep. Disney
So-
Parks Play app.
He is interacting with things. I don't have the app, so I can't. This looks like some kind of Tetris. This was on that, what was that DS app? It was called like Big Brain Academy or something. That was one of the mini games on that.
Sure. My mother used to play that.
I liked that.
I'm just collecting a lot of credits.
Don't spend them all in one place.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend.
Affirmative. Dead 3, you are clear for launch.
Are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are high. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Nella system scan
Affirmative. Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships launch.
What am I supposed to do?
As you heard from Ray, I've been tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appears...
Subject to immediate interrogation. You, Von Calamari, and your pilot, you will stay where you are at. The rest of you, off the ship now. You will all proceed to the right-hand side.
Look at that. He's in arrested position.
He's chilling.
It gets better. Keep quiet. Oh.
Have your scans, keep moving forward.
Did you instruct us to keep going?
Oh my gosh. Into the hallway. Either side of the railing will be sufficient.
So we just rode Rise of the Resistance, and now we're gonna hit a wall, literally. It was okay.
I loved it.
He loved it. I've heard a lot of really good things, obviously. I think that's probably why I didn't love it as much, is because it's been so hyped for me for so long. Like literally everyone who I've talked to has been like obsessed with it. So like I was just like expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, but more. So, and a lot of it was spoiled for me too, which like I'm doing it for you guys, so sorry, but like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it was fine. It wasn't bad at all, like definitely would not say it's bad. I would definitely recommend going. You're gonna be at Disneyland after it reopens. Like definitely go. Just lower your expectations and then you'll be happier, I'd say.
I say raise them, but
Raise them?
it's really, really good.
Okay. A lot of people love it. I don't know. What advice would you have for someone who wants to get onto the ride after Disney reopens?
Be here really early. I highly recommend.
I woke up at 4 a.m. just so you guys know.
I'm going to raise up because I don't want us to get. I recommend being here really early. I also highly recommend, if you can, come with a group. Come with a group of friends if you want. I recommend also, if you have the Disneyland app, have a main account you want to link them into. I recommend you link it all on one account. Don't do it separate, otherwise you're going to risk getting separated.
Yeah, they're going to be different boarding groups.
Yeah, and if you have a very poor phone signal, that would also make you SOL. But yeah, I do highly recommend that. Let me see. Also make sure that when you're getting your boarding group, make sure you keep a good distance away from people because there's going to be a lot of signal clash.
Yeah, it was really annoying this morning, is like we were trying to get away from people and people kept coming up and like standing near us and we were like, no, we're trying to like get away from you.
And also for the sake of the virus notwithstanding, I know this is going to date the video, please keep your distance regardless, but
stay away from me.
Excuse me.
Everyone, not just you, everyone.
Yeah,
stay away from me, we can start walking.
Make sure that you also because there's.
Can we walk through the two? Let's
go. I recommend also give yourself enough time. Do a lot of activities.
Yeah.
Before, during, and after.
I wish I'd been able to wear my Disney bound today too. I was really bummed about that because I'm doing like, I haven't really decided yet if it's a Kylo Disney bound or a Dark Ray Disney bound, but I've been planning.
Or both.
Or both. Why not both? But
both is good.
I was kind of planning on wearing that and I couldn't. So that'll be next time, and then we can like take some pictures inside and make it really cool.
Yeah.
Because
that's another thing. Bring your cameras.
Yeah, there's definitely good photo spots.
Yeah, I recommend bring your camera, take pictures in it. I wouldn't recommend recording it because that kind of distracts from what's going on. I
didn't film a lot in there. I filmed in the line a bit, but like once we got like more into it, I stopped because like I wanted to enjoy it. You know, I didn't want to worry about having to film.
Let me see. You didn't feel queasy or anything, did you?
A little bit. I took Dramamine. I have really bad motion sickness, so I was worried about that. And also we were in the second row. It would have been, I think I would have really, really enjoyed the ride more if we were in the first row, because I could like see the girl's head in front of me, and that A, gives me motion sickness, and B, just like kind of takes you out of the ride a bit.
Also, the people I did ask were kind of being mean about it.
Yeah, they were not nice. But I mean, I see why, like if you're like, you know, waited all this time to be on the ride, but like, it didn't really, I mean, it didn't matter. They were in the same row as us anyway. But, yeah, just, I don't know. I like being in the second row. Oh, right? Where?
Right over here.
Oh, yeah. Let's, oh, she's walking away. I don't think we've met yet. She walked away. Should we follow her?
If you want.
Let's follow Ray.
But yeah, let's keep talking. Yeah, I do, just be aware it's not your typical attraction, it's an experience.
It is. I would definitely call it more of an experience than a ride. That's definitely true.
Everything to me is on point. The costuming, the effects, The fact that they combined a lot, there's some aspects of Haunted Mansion in there, there's aspects of Pirates of the Caribbean, there's aspects of Star Tours. Especially, there's plenty.
It reminded me a lot of Smuggler's Run. That was like the most what it reminded me of. Like, I mean, you're not controlling the thing.
That'd be fun if we would control it, but. And also,
my camera's getting wet, I gotta turn it off. Adam just ran to the bathroom, so I thought I would check out some of the pins.
Yeah, there's lots of places. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Right, that's right. So it's a little popular.
Oh, yeah, you're actually really close.
Focus. Usually it's supposed to autofocus, but it doesn't seem to like want to do that anymore. There we go.
Whoa. Yeah, it's worse than my eyesight.
Yeah, so rain has picked up and we are officially in poncho mode. I bought this at Rite Aid this morning. Isn't it stylish?
How much it cost you?
Like $7, I think.
Not bad.
Has a carrying case, which is nice. But I didn't know like if I would want to buy one here or not, so I figured just like have one, better safe than sorry. And now I'm glad that I have one because it's raining pretty hard out.
Also, in your defense, some of these ones we sell here may or may not be a single thing used.
Right, that's what I figured, is that they're these kind of like, they're basically like wearing a trash bag. This one's like a little bit more sturdy. I think you can actually like clip it to have like armholes too.
Mm-hmm.
So
similar to the ones we have too.
I guess $7 well spent.
Do you want your kitty to get wet?
Rain, rain. Means no lines. Hopefully.
The gods are crying because this will be
This is a temporary
down for a while.
So we switched parks. We're in DCA now. Gonna spend a little time here, hang out, see some stuff. Just having a really chill day. We've basically done like the one thing that we like had to be at a specific time, or like, you know, the one commitment we had, right?
Yep.
So I'm just chill now and hang out.
Didn't you want to finish off your saying about Rise?
Oh yeah, what was I saying about Rise?
Oh yeah. Very much like an experience. Love the score.
The score
the
was great. Animatronics were great. And yeah, it was definitely like, I was saying, it's more like of an experience than a ride. Like I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like that's a really fun ride, but like, oh, that's a really cool experience to have. I think if you explain it like that, then it's better. And
it's
it,
a lot
makes
like
more
building
sense.
a lightsaber.
Yeah, which is also cool. That's one thing I definitely like. If you have the money and you're in Galaxy's Edge, build a lightsaber, or at least like have someone in your party do it. You know, if like you don't want to do it yourself, like find someone who is and join them, because that's awesome. Nuts about cheese. That's where we're going. This is what we're trying, the Impossible Cheeseburger Mac and Cheese. So it's like the vegetarian meat mac and cheese. So I'm really excited. It's the Food and Wine Festival, by the way.
Yes, it's still happening, believe it or not.
It is still happening. Who knows what's going to happen if the park reopens. But
not an if, it's when the park opens.
At least we get to experience it for today. So I'm excited. Yeah. Okay, this is it. Impossible Burger Mac and Cheese. I'm very excited to try it. It doesn't look like the picture though.
Nothing looks like a picture.
It doesn't look like a picture. You ready? I'm gonna try it. See how it goes. Oh, it's good.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't taste like mac and cheese though.
I know, that's why. It's not like the blue box we're used to. Got our Jack Jack cookie num num.
Yum. This is exactly what I'm craving right now. Something sweet and terrible for me. This is literally like 30 seconds later. We destroyed this thing. Oh my god, it was so good.
And my energy is coming back.
Mine's not, but
No, I mean
at
in my
least I have
mouth.
a cookie.
It's just the right amount of ingredients.
It was great. You go to Fantasyland for like Disney stuff, and then you come here to eat, basically.
Yeah,
That's what we've
DC,
done.
if there's one thing I definitely say about DC, aside from its great attractions, great food.
Seriously. But like that's like so funny. It's like we got here and we were like, all right, mac and cheese, cookie, giant cookie. Like, that's it.
And observing the sights and enjoying the music.
I mean, yeah, of course. But like, cookie.
Cookie.
So good. So good. The kitties. The kitties. There's one behind the bush here. I don't know if you can see him.
That's a Disneyland.
And those two have been there for years.
Oh, this one. Did you see this one, Trace? She knows her names. Huh?
Why are their names again?
Francisco and Angelina. I think the names are Francisco and Angelina.
There you
I
go.
follow cats of Instagram, Disney cats.
Yeah. I've like seen those pages, but I never remember the names. Yeah.
There's
And I
some
think
of
that's
them.
Angelina. I think the siblings. I think they're sung by the Disneyland Hotel, by the tiki bar. That actually come up to people. I've seen pictures of them like literally sitting next to the cat and the cat looking at them.
Yeah.
I see them sometimes on the tram from Mickey and Friends.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Right.
It's raining again. Raining again. We were gonna go to Cars Land, but I think we might call it a day.
I'm not doing this on purpose, by the way, folks. This thing is kind of,
He's been having issues with this umbrella all day. It's a little bit broken. But yeah, it's almost like, I don't know, I was kind of hoping that it'd be more empty today, more like apocalyptic. I'm kind of bummed a little bit that it's not, you know? It's like,
you just like scary stuff.
it's pretty busy. I was kind of hoping it'd be like empty. That's what I was hoping for.
I can't let you.
Pretty early I stepped in a puddle, and my feet have just been getting wet all day too.
Yeah,
So
racer
I've been
is
like
90 minutes.
90 minutes, nah, that's not happening.
Standby, single rider, but still.
Nope,
Yeah,
no, that's not. I was just saying my socks are wet. I'm glad I brought a spare, but it's good. I look really tired too. I woke up at 4. How long have we been here? We've been here a while.
We've
too.
been here since 7 in the morning.
Right, it's 2 right now, so that's been a pretty long day for us.
As long as a shift.
Yeah, it's been a while. So, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit done. How are you feeling?
I'm okay either way, but yeah, I'm probably gonna call
See
it.
these eye bags? Alright, yeah. I don't know, let's start heading back. See what happens, yeah. Last stop is World of Disney. We just left DCA. As I said, it's raining again a bit. But I always really like the store, so let's see what's in here. See what's new. And then time for the drive home. Do you think they make these in my size? Like, I have really small feet, and these would be so much more accurate than the ones I currently wear.
You can try them.
What size is this? US 2 or 3. That actually might fit me. Should I try these on?
Yeah, try them.
Here, you want to film this?
Yeah, I used to be
It's filming.
I used to be a shoe salesman, so I used to sell kid sizes to people your age. So
I buy kid size shoes all the time, honestly.
Here, take them off. Put your sneakers back up. They fit you?
go ahead, ladies and
These
gentlemen.
actually fit. That's how small I am, in case anyone was wondering.
I'll keep that in mind, actually.
Lots of Mulan stuff. Mulan is my absolute favorite Disney princess. And
Really?
I only respect the one true Mulan movie, which is the animated one. I know the other one hasn't even come out yet, but there's no singing, There is no Mushu.
There's no Szechuan sauce.
I'm not into it. Baby Groots. These are really cute. Look how cute these are. Love them.
And to your left?
To my left is more Baby Yoda, but I already showed all these Baby Yoda things. There's nothing really different here.
But the lone pork.
Just one porg among all the Groots. Adam, do you ever feel like the porg among Groots?
Pretty much.
Oof. So, it's about 3 o'clock. I just got back to my car. I'm done for the day. Like, I'm tired. I've been up, you know, super early in the morning. Didn't get that much sleep last night. It's been raining off and on. We were lucky enough to get an early boarding group, so we were able to ride Rise of the Resistance pretty early, which was super, super lucky. And yeah, we walked around for a bit, as you saw, and we were kind of done for the day. You know, I think that's like a fun thing about living in California, is that Disney's like, I want to say it's like always there. Like, obviously it's gonna be closed for a bit because of coronavirus, but it's here still, like, you know, it's gonna come back, and it's kind of fun to just have like a chill day and not have like, this forward. I just changed the angle, but just like not talking over my steering wheel. But yeah, it's just like, it's fun to have like a chill day, and I would say it's like the pressure to have fun is sometimes what ruins the day. So if there's no like high pressure to have fun when you're kind of like, oh, there's a long line, you know, we can come back a different time, you know, then I think that's what can make a day really fun. And we definitely had that today. It was really chill. Besides, you know, the morning trying to get onto Rise of the Resistance, like the rest of it was super chill and fun and cold and rainy, and yeah, not as apocalyptic as I was expecting, because I've been to rainy days at Disney that were like empty, and it was amazing. But I think that maybe because today's the last day it's open, you know, for a while, more people actually wanted to come, or maybe they thought, oh, it's a rainy day so no one will be here, then they all came for the short lines. But anyways, yeah, that was the day. Gonna go home now, gonna, you know, put on something comfy and hopefully edit this video, because if I could get it up, you know, same day or next day, that'd be awesome. That never happens, but we'll see. Yeah, and that's it. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Comment, subscribe, follow me on my other social media. I've got, you know, all of them: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I tried to film like a lot of TikToks today, or at least like film some TikToks, so I can have some content on there, because I did try a TikTok. I'm just rambling, I'm tired. I'm gonna drive home. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Here they come.
Okay, human. You want to see something interesting? Let me lick my tail.